Great. We had struggled early, but it seems like he finally settled into a groove. What did y'all talk to him about in the dugout in between innings?
Well, it's just getting behind in the count. Normally when you do that as a pitcher, you're going to get yourself into trouble. And he got a little bit better, though, as he went along and started pounding his own a little bit better. His changeup gotten, improved as we got deeper into the game, which I thought made the difference. That gave him an opportunity to stay out there when his changeup started to come for him. A breaking ball was so-so today, and a fastball was okay, but he got behind early. But he had 12 in a row at 1 point, so settled in good. I thought Harper attacked his own good. That was encouraging to see. And then Price got his out. So we're happy to be able to win a close game. We had 5 or 6 situations that I wish we hadn't have made. Some mental mistakes, the way I look at it, not so much physical. But we were able to win.
Those early base runnings, what were those a function of? Being early, not being in the game, what was it?
I don't think it's any of that. I think it's bad decisions. Brady got nailed. He saw a ball in the dirt, and we try to be aggressive. Our rule is we're going to advance balls that get away, but it didn't get away. He picked it clean, so that's that you're supposed to hold when the catcher picks it clean. If he doesn't pick it clean, you're allowed to go. If you get thrown out, it's my fault. But it's not my fault if you run and it gets picked clean. So we just we had a couple of situations that wish we could go back. Mooney takes a backwards strike. Matthews doesn't move the baseball late when we had a chance to score some more runs, and that's you may some situations you say that's physical, but I don't like seeing that. You got to have a competitive at bat in those situations.
Coach, was Jake Williams pinch hitting just a regular pinch hit, or did Dante tweak his back at all again? Back
stiffened up. He we're going to fight that, and he was out there, I guess, for 7 or 8 innings, and he was on the bases. He got a big hit for us, but his back tightened up. He might have could have stayed in, but when I got the word that his back has stiffened a little bit, we got other players. You got to go with the healthy guys. So I thought Dante did a nice job back there, with the exception of the pass ball that led to their first run.
Coach, you talked about the call on Mooney's long drive to right field. From our perspective, it looked like the right fielder trapped the ball against the wall. I mean, what was the explanation given to you by the umpires?
Clean catch. I couldn't tell from where I was at. One of the coaches said it thought maybe after he hit his glove, he might have wedged it against the wall. But somebody in the press box told us they saw the replay and thought it might have been a good catch. So I wasn't upset about it. I was just wanting to see if there's 4 umpires out there. One of them saw it differently, but looked like a nice play.
Ray, that last defensive play by Mooney to end the game, was that sort of symbolic of what you saw in him out of junior college as a defensive player, and why you felt so good about him stepping into that role?
Yes, and that's something that, Wingo, we're accustomed to seeing. Wingo can make plays on the run and the slow rollers and balls over in the 4-hole. Wingo's really good at it, and that's what Mooney will do. Mooney can make the routine play, but he'll go make a play to his left or right that sometimes could be an infield hit. When that ball was hit, I almost wanted to hold it, because the guy's at second. It's a tough play. You try to overplay it, you boot it, it rolls into the outfield, tie game. You rush it, you throw it away, tie game. But the good players make those. It's not an easy play. Not an easy play at all, and Walker stayed on the bag. But that just keeps the game going for you when you can play defense. And I know yesterday was 12-5, and we saw some offense, and people go, well, the bats are going to not be as like everybody said, but today you saw a little bit different game, and I think you're going to see some bunts, you're going to see some steals, some hit and runs, you're going to see some things. Guys are going to get picked off because you're going to try to force the action a little bit. It's just the ball just doesn't fly. And yesterday in 2010, opening day, opening day in 2010. Of all the games on opening day, 2.9% of balls that were put in play were home runs. 2.9%. Yesterday, opening day, 2011, all balls that were put in play 1.9%. Interesting statistic for you. So I think it's going to be different.
I think, Coach, that tomorrow we're going to see Adam Westmoreland pitch, I think, for the first time in almost 2 years. What does this return mean for you and the team, and maybe for Adam, based on what you've talked to him?
Well, it's important for us. I mean, you know, when Nolan Belcher went down, Adam Westmoreland was magnified a little bit more. But he's worked awfully hard to be where he is. His body's in great shape. He's thrown the ball really well. I think his velocity will get better as we go. It's been okay in the preseason, but not great. But he's filled up the zone, and I know he's anxious to get back out there. You know, tomorrow I hope he has a quality start. But irregardless, it's going to be good to see him out there.
Other questions?
Any pitch count on Adam tomorrow?
Well, I think he's okay, but certainly with his situation and our bullpen still pretty deep down there, we'll probably be cautious. If he got to 75 or 80, that'd probably be the max. I guess the last 2 days, we were around the 80 range with both of our starters. Webb was around that against it. Yeah, so if he gets into that vicinity, that'll be fine.
In that same vein, Matt only threw 12 pitches. He should be available tomorrow for the game.
He'll be available in a safe situation. I thought he threw a couple of good breaking balls. His velocity was okay. Didn't like the fact that he hit that guy, but then we got a quick out after that, and ground ball, and Mooney makes a nice play. So he makes it a little bit more difficult.
Anything else? All right, Joe. See you tomorrow.